What's up? What's up, man? What's up, man? We just it's another show, man. Sorry for last week. You know things. You know how things be. People do things and people run around, and that's how it be. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Anybody that's watching right now, if we sound broke up, please let us know.
Yes,
immediately.
Immediately. But I did do a mic check. You know what I'm saying? So, but it could be. Hell, let me see if I'm on.
I don't see my face.
That ain't that. It's cool.
I'm looking at the little one.
Oh, you good?
I'm good.
You can see your little apple face.
Just want to make sure I can see my face.
Apple head.
Make sure everybody can see my pretty face.
Good. See what I'm saying? Stuff I'm trying to bring up, and no harm. Let's not say that.
How y'all doing? Welcome to the pool.
As we all say, you right. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Once again.
Yeah.
It's the motherfucker podcast. You now rocking with your boy Herm Jack.
The Dolphin.
The Smalu, what it do? Herm Jack, did you see my high top suede Pumas?
That's what
green joints.
That's what I was
my
smoking.
high top green.
I'm like, man, you taking my
high top green suede
man.
Pumas.
You taking my
lovely.
whole style, man. This dude, man.
Listen, man.
I gave him a style to run with.
How y'all doing? Listen, check this out though. Listen, I wanna bring something up real quick, man. So I went this past week, man. I went and bought me because I done gained some weight. So I went and bought me some bigger jeans and stuff. And my wife called my jeans granddad jeans.
Man.
Because they ain't tight, skinny jeans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wait, offended, man.
Hey,
like,
listen, I had some socks, what you call them? The low socks. The
ankle socks?
Yeah. I had some of them on. My son called them dad socks. So
yeah, man, I don't understand, man.
I'm like, word?
My wife surprised me with that, man. She called my jeans granddad jeans.
So what's the nice sock to wear for our age? Is it the high sock, the low sock?
Nah, man. If you wear the high socks, then they call them diabetic socks, or which I got a
couple of high socks. I got a couple of high Jordan socks.
We stuck, man. It just don't matter no more, man.
We keep wearing what we wear, man. And if they call us old, then like
so be
right,
it.
I'm old.
Wow.
Because I ain't putting on no high waters.
Right.
And I got a couple of close fitting pairs of jeans, and I don't like them. I started feeling that way, so I bought some jeans that gave me some room. And my wife said she called them dad jeans. Right. She said my boots that I had was granddad boots or something.
Dang, you got granddad boots and dad jeans.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming from my wife, man. I don't know if she's stuck. She's stuck in that. I don't know. Shout out to my wife, though. I love you, baby.
What's up, Rob Marino? What's up?
Bobby Ooge.
But you know what's the funny thing about that situation though? We don't like wearing close jeans, but we was in shape. We with true God body, and you just feel.
That's probably what it is too. That's probably what it is.
You like how the nice jeans fit. Man, it's mad times for me. Like, I wake up in the morning and I got my shirt off and I look. I'm like, man, I look good. My stomach looks flat until somebody take a picture and I'm on my side and my gut looking like it's poking out the shirt, and then it just
I don't say that. I don't say that when I look in the mirror. Like, dang, I look good. I don't say that right now. So I know I gotta get. No, I'm serious. I know I got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why the way my pants fit bother me and stuff. It take me a little while to get dressed, like for church and stuff. Because for the most part, throughout the week or whatever, I don't do nothing but work. So it's just work clothes and stuff like that.
Well, I think we probably within the next couple of weeks we catch it somewhat doing God body, but I think we all need to do a God body challenge.
Listen, your boy Drake been doing God body, man. I lost some pounds. I don't know exactly how much I lost, but this will be going on the third week for me. First, I started off with nothing but water, and I had cucumbers, I had lemon, I had lime and ginger in my water. Started off with the water. Second week, I added the fruits. But like I do got cheat days. Like I had a couple cheat days. Well, not a couple, but I had like I had a vegetable pizza Friday, and like that Sunday I had like fish tacos. So I did a little fish and I did a little vegetable pizza, whatever. But so that second week I went back with nothing but fruit in my water. This week I had another vegetable pizza this week, and yeah, I kind of had some other stuff too. But you can tell I lost weight. I look good. I'm feeling good, and that's all I gotta say, man. Y'all gotta catch up, man. Catch up with y'all God body, man. God body jerk.
That is dude. I admit I gotta catch up like shit, real crazy. I'm just trying to figure out some things here and there. Grab me some fruit. It's just make me a couple of juices.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm juicing. I started juicing too. That second week, I was juicing. I had me some juice this morning, man. Juicing, that's another way to go. You know what I'm saying? I just, I ain't been having energy and this and that, but I felt the difference between not eating all that red meat and potatoes and bread. I had a little bit of bread. When I made the fish tacos, I had wraps, and pizza. I did the thin crust pizza. But yesterday, I kind of had some pizza over 10. Congratulations to Mrs. and Mr. Mike Hurd and Sheila.
Oh, congratulations
on the remarriage. That's where I was at yesterday.
Mama Sheila.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I had a little bit of sausage and pepperoni pizza over there. So, that was
blew
my
up everything you've been working on.
Right. But not really, though, because, that's like a cheat day. And then, I just got to make sure that I jump right back onto the scheduled program. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where I'm at with it. I feel good.
Yeah, man. I laid my rack down on the floor in the basement the other day, man. So it's ready for me to start doing something with it.
Yeah,
y'all know the rack.
Yeah.
The little workout apparatus. Yeah, I finally laid it down on the floor a couple of days ago, man. So I gotta get on it, man. But more importantly, that diet more than anything, man. Gotta get with it. I've been doing some researching this week, watching some things, and just like we was talking about before we started recording, man. It's black people genetically, we shouldn't be eating meat and stuff, man. Our bodies aren't equipped to break down that stuff the way it's supposed to be broken down for it to be beneficial to us.
So that means that the meat sits in our bodies longer, right?
Yeah, it sits in our bodies longer.
And with that,
it turned into something else, right, something bad for us because it's sitting in our body so long. So it turns into fat and it turns into diseases and stuff like that because we can't break it down properly and get rid of it the way we're supposed to, man. And it's, it's shocking, man, when you start digging into this stuff and reading it and listening to it and looking at it. And, you get these people that's giving us this information and you realize the stuff that's happening to these people because they're sharing that information, right, and stuff like that, man. It's It's crazy. Black folks, we ain't supposed to be eating on meat. We ain't supposed to, our bodies are not designed to break none of it down.
But you know what, man? Just saying that right there. Right now is like, is you crazy? Dude?
Right. I ain't giving up pork. Right. I ain't giving up bacon.
What you think?
I ain't giving up chicken.
Because I know you've been there before.
I've been there.
I mean, you was like one of the first dudes I knew that went, did the God body thing.
I did the God body thing. There's a lot of things. I forgot the dude's name. The black guy with the dreads.
Yaki.
Yeah.
And
he tell you, he was saying, eating chicken give you herpes. Mm-hmm. It's just where where you at with it's where you want to.
Yeah, but is that true? I mean, I don't know.
Man, I think
what Yaki is saying is that eating
the way you
chicken, eating pork, eating beef opens your body up to the disease.
Right.
To all these diseases. So because you got that stuff, because you can't break it down the way you're supposed to break it down and expel it the way you're supposed to expel it.
And it end up rotting in your body.
And making your body open, leaving your body open for these different types of diseases or whatever.
Right. But honestly, I agree with everything you said, but it's about taking a mental breakdown. Okay, I don't know if I can just go turkey and just eat fruits and vegetables. Maybe I'll have fruits and vegetables with yogurt, some type of nuts, cheese, little bit cheese, a little bit chicken or whatever. Then maybe break it down and go slower. Like maybe not eat that much meat.
What about bees though?
What about beans?
Bees.
D's
nuts. Yeah. But no, I hadn't throw that in there. My fault. I just had to throw that in there, man. My fault, man. All right, keep going, bro.
Nah, these nuts.
I'm just
I know.
But go ahead, man.
That was funny.
Damn.
I was like, these.
But anyway, but just even not pause, not these nuts, but even different type of nuts, man. Walnuts,
right.
Almonds, maybe cashews. It depends on what breaks down into your system and not cause a lot of phlegm, or cause a lot of phlegm, mucus rather, into your body. And the less mucus in your body, the more healthy you be, the more where your blood flow. I'm not like y'all can that are under. Do you make it? Nisolites.
Oh yeah,
it's a Chiselites.
And one thing I think he need to do, he need to break it down a little more so the normal motherfuckers can understand what he's talking about. Because sometimes he get like the mechanism, like you said, the mechanisms of the Israelites and this and that. It's kind of break down. I'm like, hold up, nobody don't really understand that, bro. So you got to kind of slow it down.
Yeah, my wife sent me a link, and it was Yaki talking to, man, I can't think of the lady's name.
Oh yeah, and she said something about that, right?
But she was telling them like, okay, listen, you gotta break it down in layman's terms,
right?
So that we can understand, exactly what it is you're talking about, because he got to talking about the something sides and the something lights and the this and that lights and the this and that, and she was like, yeah, well, we don't understand that. Just so you got to break it down a little bit. And I mean, again, the stuff that the brother was saying makes sense, man.
Oh, yeah.
And you lose a lot of people when you speaking with the big words, unfortunately.
Right. And that's
what
true.
I'm saying?
Okay.
And
because a lot of it I didn't understand. I mean,
right.
Ain't too many folks that ain't really actually studied in that field. Ain't gonna understand it, and how many folks that actually study in that field.
Yeah,
but that's one thing I think he need to think about. Even though he's doing everything right.
But us as black folks, man, we shouldn't be dying of nothing but old age.
Right.
And that's the bottom line. We shouldn't have a lot of these diseases that they done placed on us. And I mean, I say that they have placed on us, but we also have put them on ourselves because of the way we eat, and because of the things that we introduce to our body. Whereas if we introduce them the right things, man, we can live long, healthy lives, man.
But you saying they though, I mean that's facts.
Yeah.
I mean we ain't. Our diet probably would have been the same if we wouldn't have never came here, and everything we know now got taught to us by another person. Right. So you can actually say they.
I find it hard to believe that chitlins was good in Africa before slavery.
Right? Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't eat no chitlins in Africa.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and steaks and all that stuff like that. Right. I find it hard to believe that they was in Africa eating that stuff, man. They was in the bush.
I don't want to be ignorant, but was there? I might be ignorant. Y'all can check me, pool, whatever. Do you think it was any pigs in Africa?
Well, I mean, it probably was, but
yeah, I believe it might have been some type of
probably wasn't eating them.
Yeah, exactly. We probably wasn't eating them.
We wasn't eating them because we was eating off the earth. You know what I'm saying? We was eating the trees and the grasses and the flowers and the roots and all that stuff, man. We was eating that stuff.
Yeah, and that's exactly how you.
Then we got over here. They brought us over here and was throwing us the scraps from these animals that we was helping to raise and stuff. And it was like, here, eat this. Here, eat that. Because, the dandelion bush or tree, dandelion root, whatever, that wasn't available to us here. As I'm pretty sure it wasn't growing here like it was in Africa or wherever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much emphasis on Africa, but I'm sure that those roots, those trees, those bushes, those nuts, all that stuff wasn't growing over here like it was over there. So we had to eat
what was given to us, period.
Right.
Yeah, and what they gave was that what we had to eat. But, we made the best out of it.
Yeah.
We always make the best out of anything we was given.
Right.
Regardless if it was guts from a pig.
Right.
Regardless if it was this or that. Regardless if we was getting called this to degrade us. Right. We done switched that around and made it something better. I mean, it's just everything that was given up to us to be negative or that wasn't good. We switch it around
to make the best of it.
Right, and we make the best of it, and we also make it culture. And that's some things that we need to switch up.
But we are not genetically capable of breaking down a lot of this stuff that we eat right now, and that's why we have stuff like diabetes running rampant through black people, high blood pressure running rampant through black people, stuff like that, heart disease and stuff. And I mean, it's bigger than just the smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol, but of course, all that stuff contributes to it as well. You know what I'm saying? So
they're killing each other.
Right, they're killing these guns and these drugs and stuff, and just jealousy and tearing this black person down and being jealous of this black person because they got this and all that stuff. We got a lot of issues as black folks, but the one issue that we shouldn't have is our diets. Right. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have that, man. And, we gotta do a better job with that, man. We gotta watch what we feed our kids. We got the knowledge now. We getting the knowledge on what's good for us and what ain't. And we gotta make sure if we still got kids that's growing up and stuff, we gotta make sure, man, that we changing that, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me personally, I got a 4-year-old and my baby boy about to be 1. I gotta make sure that they diets is right, man, so they can live as long as they can possibly live, man, without getting hooked on this red meat
and sugar
and all this stuff like that, man. You got to make sure that they eating the right diet, man. so they ain't doomed out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as soon as we was old enough, as soon as our teeth started growing, our parents was chewing up food, throwing it in our mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, whether it was chitlins or
cheap,
whatever it was, man. Feeding I remember feeding my girls noodles and stuff because it was easy, man.
Yeah.
And all that salt and stuff in them things, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean, for us, I feel what you're saying, Slay Lou. For order for us to like keep this diet or whatever and maintain, it's dealing with money. Because the more healthy you eat, the more money you got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So right. On this segue, now we see that the SVB, the Silicon Valley Bank, is shut down. You know, and the Feds is not really trying to help. So I get it. You know that we ain't in that tax bracket, but for people that's like probably put more than $1 million or whatever into that bank, only the FDIC is recovering only 250,000, $250,000, or however you want to say it, right? So, to what I want to talk to you fellas about is where you think where this is going into the future, and do you think it has an impact on us? Because I really think it really has an impact on the lower class to middle class to upper class. Because it's only going to be upper class and lower class within the next, even though throughout the years, middle class has been shrinking up. But I think it's no longer going to be a middle class. It's going to be upper or lower. So, on y'all feeling, I understand, you know, if you want to talk about where you at, your status or whatever, and how it compares to the FDIC regulations, fine. If you want to explain how you think this money is going to sort, how it's going to grow, or how it's going to work as a country, go ahead and explain yourself.
Man, first of all, ain't nobody lower class got $250,000 in no bank.
No. Yeah, we definitely fall in that category. A lot of
right.
But right. Everybody that
I don't got $250,000 in no bank.
Everybody that's looking at this right now, even if they see it later, I'm pretty sure that they fall in the lowercase part.
Right.
We probably ain't even got the viewers that
that's affected by this.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like I said, I ain't ashamed to admit I don't have $250,000 in no bank right now. Most banks, whether the economy is good or bad or whatever the case may be, most banks let you know your money is insured by the federal government up to $250,000.
Right. So if you rich and you smart, you know you can't even have that. You know
you can only have that much in one bank.
Right. So if you got millions in the bank, you kind of
that's your fault.
Right.
If you if you got more than $250,000 in a bank that says you only federally insured up to $250,000 in the bank, then who you mad at?
Right. But one way I think it can trickle down is like you might have somebody that can afford that amount that you might be employed by. You know what I'm saying? And that can affect us in a certain type of way if they're employing us. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so that's one way that it could affect the lower class. You know, I mean, just to throw that out there.
I guess that makes sense.
Well, me personally, I have a couple of ways of thinking about it. I don't know how to explain the differences, but I'll just talk to it. Maybe y'all have a definition or explanation for it. Okay. Now, or maybe I got probably a couple of things. I'll start off from the people who have $250,000 or more in their bank. Mm-hmm. But you know, we we always, everybody, what they say, put your money in a savings account in the bank and you'll get such and such back. But in all actuality, you only get 0.0001% out of whatever you get when you put your money in the bank.
Right.
The bank gets whatever from anybody, from however they APR is, dealing from their credit score. So that's why we put the money in there. Say, for prime example, say you only got maybe $250 in your account, and your check is amount for $700. Guess what? You only gonna get out of your check only $250 because that's all you have to invest. Because you put that money in, they gotta put it in somewhere else because they invested on somebody else's shit where they pulling in all the money. So therefore, we as money people, okay, you put something in the bank, but maybe not like that. And that's why everybody get like some type of insurance policy where if you put your money into insurance policy, you get a certain amount of percentage back for just letting it sit there and you gain more. That's why I think banks ain't really bullshit. It's bullshit. But two, once they see this, the feds, most of this was dealing with tech companies or whatever, they're going to try to snatch all the banks. But then that's when I feel that new, real, true new world order is going to come. It's going to be the end of the dollar.
Right. And we're
going to run just straight off cards or whatever they planting something to us to run together, because the Feds is different from the banks. The Feds is only like 4 or 5 multi-million dollar, billion-dollar families that came together in 1912, 13, and 14. Year after the Titanic crash, they got together and made this formula. You know what I'm saying? And just, I think I had another third thing, but it's slightly hitting on off my mind. But these two things is really crucial to this world. Okay, no, we don't got $250,000, but guess what? They're gonna say, well, you know what? The banks, y'all can't control this no more. The debt is $3 trillion. Okay, and then for people like us, when we get older, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna cut off the Medicaid and the Medicare and all this. We ain't gonna have no Social Security.
Already doing that now.
So right. So therefore, they take that away. They take the banks. They're controlling everything. And now that's when everything be scarce, and inflation is gonna be more than inflation. It's gonna be inflammation. You know what I'm saying? Scorching hot. And to where everything is set in these boundaries and rules, and this is where you gotta go. So that's how I feel about it when it comes to this that bank fella.
Better start paying attention to who you vote for.
Ain't about paying attention who you vote for.
What I think is that's what we need to leave alone anyway. We need to leave these banks alone as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We need to build wealth. I mean, you know this because you done lace my shoes to life insurance. Say if we all put in for $1 million policy, there's 4 of us in here right now. Me, Ken, Herm, Jack, and Smaylo. We all in here. We all got
$1,000 a month.
Yeah,
you gotta quit.
Oh, that's $1,000 a month, huh?
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Let's say $800.
Okay.
We all gotta put in like $1.50.
But say if we all had our $1 million policies, we can borrow on that.
Yeah.
You get out 200. He get out 200. He got out 200. We got 800,000 right there. That where we can start any type of business we want.
And then once we get the money back, we put it right back.
We put it back. You definitely got to put it back.
Put it back.
That's how these rich cats been doing it forever.
That's how the Jews been doing it.
That's how the Jews been doing it. That's how the Rockefellers did it. That's how everybody did it. You know
That's why I'm expecting what the feds is doing.
Right.
The Feds is about to take all this whole capital away because they run this stuff. Centralized banks is just where it was a group of, it was a unity where people would just have a bunch of money here and there where you can loan stuff.
Right.
But if they can't control it, guess who's going to control it? The Feds. That's why the Feds, or the interest rate, we're going to raise it this, we're going to raise it that. The Feds going to get their money regardless.
Oh, yeah, they get it
regardless if it goes up and things go down.
You're talking about the Federal Reserve.
So, in order for them to make things more comfortable for them, they're going to take out changes. And they take out Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare. Guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a lot of elimination of minorities and people of color.
And then what's that gonna do? We're gonna start fighting war.
We're gonna have war. We're gonna have war inside our communities and
Exactly.
war outside our communities. Because when we dealing with this stuff, where they gonna, that's why Bill Gates buying this land, Oprah buying this land. They know what's going on. They're preparing already for where it's gonna be. It ain't gonna really be the United States. It's just gonna be. It's gonna be for get down how you live states or all for one states, because it's gonna be where certain places where you're gonna have to follow these rules and that rules, and that's why the Mississippi they changed the rules. They programming us to understand this shit right now, where they kind of got the Jim Crow laws packing again.
Yeah.
There's gonna be certain situations where laws is gonna be this, and you're gonna have to apply
certain states. Yeah.
certain states and whatever certain bubbles.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think the next 20, 30 years is gonna be the United States. It's just gonna be where you be, where you fit in, where
It's
you
gonna
think
be
you're
the divided states.
Divided states. And it's just gonna where you just gonna have to work around it.
Man, the United States is a business, man. It's a corporation.
Of course, and it's all for sale.
So it ain't gonna break up like you're talking about.
No, it could, but it's all for sale.
It's already broken up right now. Different states got different senates passing laws. And Ohio's laws ain't no is different from Pennsylvania's, New York's.
But the corporation itself is allowing that, man.
Right.
So
let's believe the corporation ain't gonna lose control.
So why
it's
all
not
these
gonna lose complete control?
So why all these big motherfuckers buying all this land?
Because they part of the corporation.
So right. So they're gonna have their own different sections. You still can probably go to the states, but you're gonna have to follow these certain laws and certain bubbles. So that's no different than what we talking about.
Still all falling in line with the corporation, man.
So that's we both saying the same things, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. But listen, like I've been saying, and other folks been saying, we need to start growing our own food. I'm back on that this year a little bit harder than what I've been. If we start growing our own food, we're going to be better off and start feeding ourselves that way. These guys, like, this guy got, Microsoft, Gates.
Bill Gates, sure.
He buying all his land up. This man already was talking about population control.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about all this type of stuff. And now he's trying to feed America. He's trying to get rid of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So let's leave him and his food that he growing to himself. I don't know what Oprah on. Maybe she on the same thing. But let's grow it ourselves.
Oprah part of the corporation.
Yeah. Let's grow it ourselves. Let's start feeding
100%
ourselves.
Sadly, a lot of the black people that are affluent, that's beyond wealth. But sadly, a lot of them is part of the corporation.
Right.
Because they're like, well, y'all allowed me to make this money, so I'm rolling with y'all. So I can be safe.
What we, people like us, got to do.
Yeah, let's get back to what we need to do.
And I figure what we need to do
What we need
is start growing our own little separate little lots, whatever you can grow and trade with somebody else. Maybe we need our own trucking system. Shout out to Gary Burton, man, and all boxed out. We need little businesses like that to transfer food from the South that we can grow, that they can't grow. And, we need to transport food like that within each other. They bring us the shit we can grow. We bring them shit that they pretty much can grow everything. But, we trade like that with each other, little small businesses, just to feed communities. We started doing it like that, and we just got done talking about meat thing, but it even comes down to, cows and stuff like that, man. Going to butchers instead of going to Walmart.
And we also need to teach them financially, educate them money wise, man. Find out what type of insurance that can build us back at least 20 or maybe 10 to 15% back better than what the banks can give us. And on top of that, when your kid is born or whatever before the age of 5, you can get like 3 policies. You can get a policy when the kid is born. You can get a policy that little baby turn off of 30,000, or maybe you can find it more. You find you get done with them by 10. That's 30,000 right there. Wow. You can get them another one. That's for around 25, 30. It might take you another 20 years. Age 30. Wow. But you can buy about 2 or 3 of them. Or if anybody giving you the quarter mil on kids, which they should, we just ain't finding them. But they're out there. It's quarter mils for kids. And you just gotta dig deep and this and that, and you just pay that policy. The wonders that you can have for these kids out here, where they they ain't gotta understand a struggle where they need to be and where they going and this and that, and then you teach them. Because by the time they get 18, say you probably got like 100, maybe 100,000 to 300,000 to a half a thousand. I mean to 500 million. I mean $500,000 on them, and you're like, okay, this is done. Now you 18. Now you go get a policy. So now you can get all these policies. You can have all the policies you want. They don't care as long as you're paying for them.
Right. Yeah.
So you can get, you can teach them when they're 18 to get the policies and this and that, and they can start everything up and break it down. That's just for everybody, even for people that are our age. Quit putting all this money in the bank. Go find an insurance policy that'll bring you back money, equity, and once you keep that going, don't expect back in 6 months. Don't expect it back in a year. Don't expect it back in 2, maybe 3 to 5. And once the more and more money you put in, the more and more you grow, and there you go. Because the 0.0001% from the bank is not getting you nowhere. All it's getting you is they letting your money being borrowed, and everybody, it's a lot of people that's got small businesses. This gonna hurt a lot of small businesses, especially a lot of black people in the industry, to where when there's money going, well, you're not gonna believe in what you're doing, and this and that. It's gonna affect a lot of businesses.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, if you're not putting your money to this bank, which you shouldn't, we're gonna probably dry them out anyway. So regardless, the Fed's gonna control it. Regardless, it's just a matter of time.
The Fed's already controlled.
When they do the total control.
That's why they say it's they already got total control.
Reserve,
that's why they say it's federally insured up to $250,000.
Yeah, they're the ones that
they already got total control. Yeah.
They're printing the money.
Yeah.
The Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can do our homework.
That's a whole other show.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Because they already control. I think, in my personal opinion, I think by the time RJ is 25, there ain't gonna be no such thing as money.
No.
Right.
It's gonna be probably tokens or
Meaning what? What? Meaning the crypto, right?
Cryptocurrencies, your cards, because everything you run off your cards or run off a chip that's in your body.
Yeah. Ain't gonna be no actual paper money.
No more paper money. No more paper dollars. Nothing.
Hey, shout out to Jay Cox. I know that man. When that takes place, that man gonna be super duper rich. So,
well, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, because eventually that's what it seemed like it's coming to. The banks is crashing and all this and that. Crypto about to take over. That's gonna be the way to go. But one thing before we say all that, what we was talking about, all these rich cats is trying to buy land to grow food that really trying to control the population. So what they're gonna be putting in the food.
Bullshit.
The thing is we gotta start growing our own food, start buying our own land, start working that way, man.
Yeah, but you know what's scary about that is that somebody can start, like Dolphin, for instance. Mm-hmm. You can start your garden and you be growing stuff good and it's going good, mm-hmm. and somebody gonna come in and say, "I give you $1 trillion."
Facts.
If you put this in your garden this year.
Right.
And we ain't gonna tell you what it is. And I ain't saying you gonna be like,
I know,
okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
Okay, I'll do it. But I'm just saying.
How many folks they can convince?
That's gonna be like $1 trillion?
Word. My family.
And I don't gotta know what it is. And you just wanna put it in, all you wanna do is put it in my garden. And that could be the one thing that wipe out black people completely.
Right.
But they ain't gonna tell them that because they ain't gonna care. They don't want to know that. Right. All they want to know is that somebody gonna give them $1 trillion.
Yeah.
They're like, my kids is straight. Well, your kids ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, because they're gonna be eating that bullshit.
Because they're gonna be eating the stuff that you got in your garden.
Facts.
And so, and that's what makes it scary, man.
Yeah, I mean, because
that's what makes it scary.
Everybody, so you basically saying everybody got a price.
Yeah, I mean, right. Unfortunately,
right,
because of how the deck is stacked.
Exactly.
It's.
So it's a lot of things, man. We gotta
pray.
Think about.
Y'all better pray.
Yeah, you better get something going on, man. We gotta figure out something within ourselves, man. We starting to figure out a lot of things. It might not all come around within our lifetime, but I think that things are starting to be figured out. We might not see it. I mean, we can work on putting it out there.
Yeah, I just gotta equip my sons and my grandsons, granddaughter with the right knowledge, man.
Right.
I hope they
just
get
to understand, man. Some of this stuff is important. Some of this stuff is important in a lot of these countries around the world, but within us, it's not even a topic. Mm-hmm. What the topic is like how much money I can get.
I gotta get this money.
Can I be a superstar playing football or basketball? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Being a rapper.
I want to be a rapper.
TikTok star.
Yeah, and that's and that's a part of what we call the American dream. We need to get rid of that and figure out what we're gonna do to be
survive.
To survive.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, you know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing we need to put in our kids. Our kids, I think they already hooked this, but it might take them to be our age to understand it. It might be too late. Mm-hmm. So we got to get to the grands. We got to get to, certain schools. Dr. Umar Johnson, man, I wish his school do what it do, man. I'm praying for, things like his school, not really praying for it, but I'm just hoping that his school can, do something to educate these kids where they need to be, exactly where they need to be. But, it's things that like that, man. we need to be educated on. Mm-hmm. Instead of just worrying about getting this paper and flossing, driving forms, wearing form. You know what I'm saying? And that's our culture. That's damn near became culture within the black community. And getting your hair done and nails. You know, nobody ain't thinking about the future like it because everybody's still depending on Walmart. Huh?
I said Balenciaga bundles.
Yeah. You know, our kids is like, okay, I always go to Walmart. They ain't thinking about what Walmart can be doing business with this type of farm that putting that bullshit in your shit. Nobody's not thinking about farming. Nobody's not thinking about what the hell the banks is doing. They worry about what's the name of her dress?
Yeah, Sierra.
Did she have a crazy dress on?
So now we'll switch on to that. It was the Oscars, right?
How much time we got?
15, I think. 15.
Y'all need to stop hating on Sierra. If you had the opportunity to wear a see-through dress for $1 million, you'll probably do it too. So y'all need to stop. Her husband was there. Obviously, her husband didn't care. The theme was sheer dresses and stuff. So y'all need to quit, man. Just because she got a big booty and stuff like that. What if she ain't have no big booty? Would y'all still be making the same noise? No, because y'all wasn't making the same.
Well, that's what they do, right?
Right, that's what they was doing.
So
they was all doing that. But just because she got
her pocketbook.
Just because she got a big booty.
Okay, that's Sierra though.
And all that stuff. You know, but there was other women there.
Right.
And they had sheer dresses on and all this stuff. But because she a little voluptuous and all that, y'all making a big deal about it, man. Y'all need to stop, especially y'all black women.
Well,
y'all need to stop, man.
The thing I want to present is on a different, like, okay, we here, I'm single, you two guys are married, say, the plug is a hit, we out here, boom, going against appearances and things like that, right? And say if your woman decided to put on something like that or whatever, would you be tolerant enough to have your lady to like be free of however she wanted to be? But at the end of the day, she yours. Just like he knows.
No, because they get paid millions.
Yeah, they get paid millions.
If that's somebody's dress that they designed for them to wear, believe me that they're paying them some type of money.
Yeah.
To even wear that.
Right.
That might be true, might not. They might have paid for it. You don't know. Okay.
No, man.
Okay, so let's take
be real.
Let's take it on that expense. What if your wife
got paid $1 million to wear that?
However it is. Whatever it is.
If somebody offered my wife some millions, no, listen. And I'm be completely 100. And my wife know, if my wife watching right now, she know I'm being completely 100. If somebody offered my wife millions of dollars to wear a dress like that, and she decided to wear it, I'm not gonna say nothing. If she decided not to wear it, I'm not gonna say nothing. That's on her. It's completely on her. But if she decided to wear it, I'm not gonna be like, no, don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm just not. That's just me. I'm not going, because, again, just like you said, at the end of the day, it's my wife. You can look all you want, but you ain't going home with her.
But guess who hitting that, though?
Yeah.
That's
flat out.
Saying.
Right.
Flat out. But, again, knowing my wife and knowing who my wife is not going to wear that dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, that's her choice.
So let's play the advocate. So what if your wife, like, man, you know what? Today's the day. You know what? Let me make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Because at the end of the day, your woman, whoever okay, we'll take it from this. You can be the breadwinner out of whatever success, but your woman is the piece to help you become the breadwinner. You know what I mean? So situations y'all might do photo shoots and this and that. She be like, you know what? One photo shoot, I'm gonna make them bang. I'm here too because I helped this guy become the person that he is today. Like Sierra, she might be like, listen, okay, I'm with this guy, but I'm helping him become this guy and this and that. And she may be like, you know what? Maybe my records ain't whatever, so I'm gonna come with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm here. Picture. I'm here. Pose. This and that. You don't know because at the end of the day, your woman is your woman. You gotta respect how she feels this and that, or she might just hand it to you, on the blind, on the you know what I'm saying? She probably was thinking about it all day and like, wow, that happened. Then that's another discussion. But you feel what I'm saying? For every good man is a good woman, and a good woman gonna also want to be known, or want to be felt and seen. Maybe not vocally, but some type of way. And right here is visual.
Man,
so hold up. No, go ahead.
I mean, here's my thing on that. Russell Wilson had a crappy season this season. They might need that money. She might have said, you know what? We need this money. They offered me this to wear this dress. I'm gonna wear this dress, and I don't care what you got to say, Russ, because we need the money as a household. My point is, people need to stop judging people about anything because you don't know what you would do. Some not so shapely chick, if she was offered
Lizzo.
I mean, I ain't gonna call out no names, but I'm just saying. Some chick that ain't so shapely or ain't so known. If somebody said, "I give you $100,000 to put this dress on and go to Walmart," they gonna do it. So again, just because you're not the person that was offered some money to wear this see-through dress, don't give you the right to hate and say, "Oh, she this and she that, she this and she that." Stop it. Because if somebody came to your door and said, "Hey, I want you to wear this," depending on what your morals and your standards are, and also your situation, because your situation is going to determine how important your morals or standards are at that particular time. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all women need to stop it with that, man. Quit hating. Let her do what she gonna do, man. She could have walked out there butt ass naked, but she didn't do that. Now a lot of women gonna say, "Well, she might as well been." Whatever, man. That's for her. That's something she got to deal with. She got to talk to her kids about that. She had to talk to her husband about that. She got to deal with her mama and her family about that. So y'all shut the heck up, man. Let that woman do what she gonna do, man. Because y'all, again, you don't know what the situation is. Maybe that's just what she wanted to do. Maybe it's something she needed to do. But for people to, "Oh, well, we ain't fooling with Sierra no more. We ain't listening to her music no more because she had this dress on and all this stuff." Man, y'all need to stop it, man. Because there's plenty of women that have done it.
Years, man.
Folks been doing it for years. She ain't the first person that showed up somewhere important with something see-through on where you can see her butt and all that stuff, man.
Shout out to Lil Kim.
I need to quit, man.
I'm just saying, yeah. But as far as my own personal woman trying to show something off for free, that might be a situation that if she like had in her head, like, "Oh, I just want to express myself."
Right.
Everybody, hold up. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that got something to do with what you were saying, or because I know you spoke on that as well, right? A little bit, or Hey, shout out to Tony Daniels. Hello.
Well, it depends on if you want your girl to do that. Like,
nah, she can't do that for free.
Me personally, I wouldn't care if she did it for free. You know why? Why y'all looking like dun 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 dun? Listen, your wife, your maid, everything ain't gotta be for sale. You already see everything that's covered, right? So all you doing is for the person that's on the pervert tip, you just imagining skin, man.
No, because if you ain't getting no money for it, then what you doing it for?
Because if she want a statement, she want a statement.
What type of statement?
What
see
statement?
My body. I should be the only one.
I'm lying by library. It don't matter. Females make statements all the time.
Right.
Let them rock and roll. You know that that's why it's
cut your hair off.
Now
different hairstyle.
Now that's called control.
No, it ain't called control.
Cut your hair off, but you can do everything else, but you can't do this. Now, if y'all come to
you showing your body.
Now she ain't showed nothing but skin. You ain't see her nipples. You ain't see the color of the areola.
You see her booty cheeks.
Man, you can see booty cheeks.
You see her
booty cheeks
everywhere.
You see her booty cheeks.
Booty.
Man.
What I'm saying is,
like,
if she getting millions for it, by all means, go right ahead.
Now it sounds like you're selling your soul.
No, well, how is you selling your soul? Again,
why not show it?
If you are getting millions of dollars,
show it
to showcase this dress.
It's no different.
And your body is part of showcasing this dress, then by all means, go ahead. If you doing it for free,
it's no different.
Why are you doing it?
Smaylou is no different from your girl getting a.
Why are you doing it if you're not getting paid for it? Why are you doing it?
There's no difference from a girl that's wearing a dress that's. There's
a bigger picture.
Versace and it's fitting her body.
Situation.
But you see how it's fitting her body. The only thing it ain't doing is sheer, but they can imagine.
That's
Cats
different.
can imagine
That's
just
different.
how that's fitting compared to being sheer. That all he's seeing is your arms and your legs.
That's different. So you saying if your lady walked out butt ass naked because she felt like it, because she was making a statement, you would be fine with that.
She's not going out butt ass.
No.
Because
now listen, you said
butt ass naked.
No. But
let's be real about
what you just said.
If lady wanted to go to the break with the dress Sierra had on,
you would be fine with that.
You would be cool with that.
I wouldn't make her. That's not for that.
Just a break. We going to the break for
the No, that's not. That's
the Kevin Hart comedy show.
That's
your lady want to go with that sheer dress on.
That's not brick appropriate.
And she ain't getting no money.
Kevin Hart is not brick appropriate. I mean. That's
so what's appropriate for your lady to put on a sheer dress and not get paid for it, but she's gonna put on a sheer dress?
Maybe the Oscars, maybe the Grammys, maybe whatever the award may be. That's for that. But we all know she's doing it for show. And after that, go get your likes or whatever your
No, we talking about what you just said about your lady.
That's what I'm saying. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm saying.
You said your lady don't gotta get no money for her to put something like that on.
I ain't saying nothing about the money. I said she can go get her show on if she want to get some likes or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Because obviously 9 times out of 10, we probably gonna pay for that dress, and that's why you want to feel. That's what you gonna feel.
That's because you ain't married.
Most of them ain't even paying for that.
Well,
shit.
And if they ain't, then grab it and rock it. And at the same damn time, at the end of the night, you gonna be with me.
That's because you ain't married.
I'm married regardless. If I was married, I would still do it.
No, you.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
You wouldn't allow your wife to wear no dress like that.
We all
different.
You was married. We all different individuals, my G. We all different.
If you was married,
I don't care. Nobody's seeing nothing.
If you was married,
nobody's seeing nothing. Nobody's seeing nothing because you know what's gonna happen. Say you take your wife to vacation. She ain't gonna always wear a one piece. She gonna have a 2-piece on. Maybe it's the 2 pieces. The bottom is a thong. Maybe we out here where the many honest, but it's always somebody's taking that flip.
Herm Jack. If you was
so
married,
it don't matter what's the difference from her being out the country for her wearing a bikini where the thing is going between her cheeks Because you know your girl is not gonna wear a one piece. Your girl is gonna want to wear a two piece.
If you was married, you wouldn't let your
wife.
I
would. Yes, I
wear
would.
Nothing like that
because I know
being compensated for it.
I know for a fact. That she coming home to me, and ain't that somebody gonna hit her, and she leave that night that somebody DM'd her, and that's for and for the rest is for everybody's mind.
Okay, let's say this. What your girl is doing, if she's not doing that, she want to show other people her body.
She ain't showing other people her body.
Yes, she is. That's why she's doing it.
That's why she's doing it.
That's why females get dressed up. That's why they try to look cute. They try to look cute for everybody else.
And that's no different when different when you take her out to the Bahamas or something.
Right.
And tropical. She's not gonna wear your Central Catholic bathing suit.
Okay, yeah. I mean, she's not. But when she's showing that much, she's doing it.
That means she's confident in herself.
Right. Okay. It can be confidence. It can be confidence, but she's still independent. She's still advertising her confidence. Right.
Because listen, your girl gonna flaunt off anything, whatever she wears. I mean,
if she look good in it, she look good in it. She gonna,
you know what I'm saying?
She advertising.
Y'all girls can come. We can go out. Your girl gonna have a nice dress on, and you know she 9 times out of 10
good, right?
You right. She's not gonna wear baggy shit like we wear baggy shit. She gonna like it the way she like it. Now, when we say, man,
So what happens if another motherfucker come up being disrespectful towards her because she?
Well, then that's a different thing. But ain't nobody being disrespectful to her.
But did she ask for that?
We ask for everything, whatever we do.
I mean, okay,
every day we ask for everything. You put your son out there on Facebook, motherfuckers be saying, "Nigga, I'm tired of seeing your son."
So
that's the same thing as the girl.
I ain't gonna put my son out there no see-through onesie.
But you put him to the see-through tank top though. You put him to the see-through tank top. We know what I'm talking about.
I think we on the same.
But I'm just saying, my G.
Okay, you say the ignorant shit I want to say.
I'm just saying, my G. We gotta take this in perspective, man. Man, your girl want to feel good or whatever about herself. Now, when it ain't just, long as it ain't really truly distasteful.
So advertising yourself to the world is feeling good about yourself.
Well, no. Well, however she want to be, if she can make a profit off of it, whatever y'all. That's for y'all two to discuss. Because it's no different from her doing that to being the Jet Beauty of the Week.
Jet Beauties of the Week get paid.
And they eventually get paid.
Well, so that's whatever. They get paid for wearing that.
So, okay, we go into the brick. We see...
we're not going to let our girls rock that at the brick because that ain't that type of setting.
That's what I'm saying. If somebody at the brick rocking that...
Yeah, no.
How do we look at them? How would you look at them?
Well, now it's a whole different playing field because it's more wolves in the jungle. Now, we out here... It's wolves everywhere, but you know what? We in a platform where we can control them wolves for that night. Where I can have myself yes. Of course, it might be a couple motherfuckers.
Say if a motherfucker got that bread spread and you going up there and somebody with money. Eddie Murphy come at your girl like, ooh shit.
Yeah,
you
nigga
hot as fuck.
I'd rather have Eddie Murphy holler at my chick than OG Cole Smooth.
I wouldn't have rather nobody holler at my chick.
I don't want nobody holler at my chick. But at least you can control this atmosphere because
you can control niggas is the same.
You can control most of it the same.
They just got
because
bread.
You know why?
They got that bread.
You know why? You ain't even gotta go. You ain't gotta go.
Oh, so you gonna let your lady go?
No, she ain't going either. carpet. You already been seen on the podium. Now it's time to go.
But no,
this conversation is going way too far.
No, it's not. Because
I understand.
That. You can control that.
The whole dress situation.
Of course, there's gonna be somebody walking by and say hi, whisper, whatever. But you can control all that situation.
Me personally, for the whole situation with the dress.
And that break, in the break or whatever, that's a whole totally different thing.
If my wife is getting offered millions to wear something like that,
ain't nothing wrong with that, man, because you want to see
my wife probably ain't gonna even wear that, you know. I mean,
you never know.
Yeah, she might want to wear it.
She'll ask you. I'm sure she'll ask you.
Yeah, now probably like, boom, and then that's it.
But then she might be like, man, I stuck this for the night. All right, let's go home. Tear this off of me. Guess what's gonna happen? She go push.
I already know my wife ain't gonna wear it.
Right.
Maybe she won't. Maybe she might not.
Especially not for free.
And maybe she will.
My wife ain't gonna be like, I feel like wearing this tonight.
You would never know.
Right. Yeah.
You would never know.
No,
You'll never know.
No, I already know.
Until you're in that situation.
If my wife was to put something like that on, she going out in our bedroom. That's the only place she going out at. Yeah. Other than that, she ain't gonna put nothing like that.
Okay, then you gotta. I mean, not gotta like that.
And it'll be a stretch. Somebody could offer my wife a couple $1 million to wear that, and it's gonna be a stretch.
I don't know, but yeah,
for her to put that on.
Your wife gonna want that joint to fit her. She ain't gonna wear nothing baggy.
Don't matter.
All our women like to do
something to fit it,
make them fit good and make them feel comfortable.
Right.
Bottom line.
That's facts. That's facts.
So, until then, we will.
I'd be the cat, like, babe, you sure you don't want to wear this? I'll be the kid over you.
Well, don't be a hater.
$2 million.
Don't be a hater either.
You sure don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater either.
I mean, how is that a hater?
Because you can hate just because we won't listen.
I don't understand. How that made me a hater by what I just said.
Well, can I explain?
If I'm like, baby, if you sure you don't want to wear this, babe? I mean, they offered you a couple $1 million.
You got this
you
green.
Sure you don't want to wear it?
You wear a size 12, but that green is a 14. It can just cover you and just look. You look just as good. If you got this sheer motherfucking shit, don't be a hater.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna go into that with you because
except
next.
with your wife. If your wife feel that way, then you gotta roll with it, nigga. Because at the end of the day, she gonna feel good about herself and love you more.
How'd that make me a hater? That.
Anyway,
right.
Really?
Yeah, man, because you just said I'm
no, you're not a hater. You're not a hater.
I know, and that's what I was trying to tell you.
You're not a hater, Ricardo.
Okay.
You're not a hater. God, please. All right, man. Let's switch it up, man.
No, it's time to go.
Oh, yeah,
Is it? Oh, wow. I ain't even know. But
we out.
It's been over our time, and I appreciate everybody that participated in the show. Much love, man. We'll be back here next week, speaking and keeping it what it is. But until then, it's been a minute. Until then, you're now rocking with your boy Herm Jack,
Dolphin,
Smilo,
and you now
Death in the Bull.
bye. See y'all next week.